Okay, today we're going to show you how to deal with a customer that has a problem with their account. I'm going to simulate a chat here. And chat request is coming in. I need help. Top in. And I look over here at the visitor path. I can see they're in the reseller backend. There's nothing to do with email here. There's nothing to do with up my rank or any other type of program. So we want to know what type of order it is. If they tell us that it's an email order, then we're going to want to come down here and we're just going to ask them to open a ticket, which would give them this information. Okay, but we're not dealing with an email order, we're dealing with a traffic order. So for a traffic order, we want to ask them if we can get the ad ID. So what I'm going to do is just type in ad ID. It'll pull it up. Can you please provide me with the ad ID so that I can look into the matter for you? Sure. Okay, so they've given us the ad ID, which can be identified by a 6-digit number. This one is 141923. What we want to do now is go into our admin area, which is here, and we want to go into the URL list. Okay. Here you're going to see a bunch of orders with a bunch of different options here. What we want to do is go back. We'll go back to our chat. 141923. We're just going to take a look at his order, put it right up here and enter the URL and search. It pulls up his order. This shows us the total amount that his order is for, which is 5,000. How many visitors he's to get daily, which are currently 28. How many he currently has, which is 4,542 out of 5,000. How many he's received today. He's received 28 visitors today, and he has 458 visitors left. We have a few options here. They are looking at the status. We want to make sure that the status is green. As long as the status is green, this tells us that the order is active. We want to make sure that the ignore and the special attention are both red. These two should be red. Make sure that our geo target is here. United States, worldwide, whatever they want. If this is blank, if there's absolutely nothing in this area, that can be a problem. Usually it'll say the country here and then the country code. If this is blank, that can be a problem. None of this you really have to worry about. We don't really have to worry about any of this. If this order appears in brown, which I will show you real quick, not really a brown, but a tan. If this order appears like this when you look it up, this means that this order contains sound. And so what we can do is contact the customer and let them know that the order contains sound if it is tan like this. So in this scenario, because we've got an order that's highlighted in the tan here, we know it has sound. We can go back and tell the customer what the problem is by typing in the word sound. This is only if the order is tan. In the word sound, it says the order appears to have sound and has been assigned to a special network that allows sound. If your customer has the ability to remove the sound or provide another page that does not contain sound, we can move it to a faster network for faster delivery. I will fix that. Okay. So let's go back to a regular order. As you can see, we're back to the same regular order here. We're going to give you another scenario if a customer is complaining about the delivery rate. We'll give you another scenario to look at as well. Alright, coming back to the order, I've changed it up just a little bit for you. Looking under zone, which is directly down, you will see that the zone it is in is called Buster. This more than likely will cause a lot of problems if this is showing up. And so what we want to do is respond to the customers in a similar way. We're going to type the word Buster into live support and give him the answer surrounding this order that is marked Buster. Or if it is marked both, which they should be, you don't give them this answer. Only if it says Buster here would you provide this specific answer for the customer. Okay. Now many customers may not know what a frame breaker is, so they may come back to you and go, what is a frame breaker? And we can come in and type in the word frame. Let's see, frame breaker right here. And that will explain that to the customers. We'll go ahead and give you another scenario. If you load this page, looking up the client's order, and the zone says Alexa, this is a mistake that's been made in the system. Nothing should ever say Alexa. So what we need to do at that point is to come in and change the zone to both. So we'll change it to both. It's going to ask us a series of messages. Just go ahead and click OK on everything until it's changed to both. Now another scenario. If you come across a website and the status is red, that means that this order has stopped. We need to look at a few things. If it says the amount of visitors left is either 0 or a negative number, then that means that the campaign has been completed. And you need to inform the customer that the campaign has already been completed. If this is red and this number is smaller than this number, this means that the order has been paused. So you'll tell your customer this order has been paused by the customer. If this number and this number are exactly the same, then the order is waiting to be activated. So you can tell the customer that if they've ordered a total of 5,000 and there are a total of 5,000 left, and this number is 0, you can inform the customer that the order is waiting to be activated and someone will handle it shortly. Those are really the only scenarios that you are going to run into when looking up somebody's order. A few times you will come in and see that this number is over 1,000. So this number reads 2,800 or 2,000. Sometimes you can review network. Currently the network says 1. If this is over 1,000 for daily visitors, usually this network should be changed to 2. And if that's the case, you can contact me directly or send me an email. Just send me an email with the ad ID and that it needs to be moved to network number 2, and that would be only if this was 1,000 or more. And what network 2 will do is that there's faster traffic there, so it'll send visitors to their website much faster. Again, this is how to deal with problems with a traffic order. Dealing with problems with a guaranteed signups order is a little different, and I will show you how to do that in another video. Again, this is for traffic orders only.